Long ass flight?
Yeah. Now you know how it feels for me coming the other way.
Who won the battleship? Oh, of course.
What's up? What up, Raise Your Edge? Woo! Boy Predactor. You're gonna do this. Yeah, no.
That was a flight.
Fight was awesome.
Quick?
Landing was a bit rough, man.
Oh man, our landing was pretty rough too, eh?
Crazy, eh?
Yeah, it was like, the guy beside me was like,
Drop in.
Yeah,
You shit your pants a couple times?
that was pretty tough. Wow. What the fuck?
Nice, right?
This is
Here,
like...
let's do a proper entrance though.
Jeremy.
Raj?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, nice.
Oh!
Long ass flight?
Yeah. Now you know how it feels for me coming the other way.
Who won the battleship? Oh, of course.
Pretty sweet house.
Yeah, they seem to take very serious with the 8 edits, right?
Check backyard.
Put a big, did you see? Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
How was last night?
Good.
So you guys already talked about it 1,000 times.
No.
No?
Made day 2 with like 15 big blinds.
When's that start?
2 p.m. Go over your 3 streets of value before you run. Was there any other interesting hands? Actually, there weren't any.
Did you hear that Raj ran kings and aces for 42 big blinds? And the guy min 3-bet. He could have folded. Could have folded.
Should have folded.
You min raised?
Should have folded. It's telegraphed.
I also feel like everyone is c-betting everything.
Yeah, universal c-bet.
Yeah.
And then
Every board.
2/3 pot.
Not even watching the thing.
Out of position, in position. Yeah. I had a pretty cool hand where I think it was a really good spot to bluff where MP opens this 20 bigs. I call in the big blind. Queen 8 off. Flop comes 5 deuce, rainbow. I check up the intention to give up. Goes check, he checks back. He should always be c-betting his entire range, obviously. Even though I think it's also a pretty cool board to check raise really wide, even with trash, because he still has all his broadways in his range and some suited connectors, and I think
They're not going to defend enough anyway.
yeah, they're not going to defend enough. You have to defend a lot of ace highs, king highs, and queen highs, which back the flush draw. Goes check, then turn is a 5, and I check again, and then he bets like 2/3 pot. And what can he have on this board with his range? And I think it's one of these spots where, first of all, it's super hard to have natural bluffs anyway. I think if you have 3-4, 3-6, you might be stabbing, you know. But it's just like, fuck it. And I cover him. I have 25 bigs. So I think it's also in live poker a really good spot to apply pressure when you can put. So I was like, I'm going to raise the turn, I'm jamming all in blind. I raised slightly over min raise, he thinks a bit and then just folds. I think it's also one of the spots where people are not going to be sticky with ace king or ace queen. I just think you generate insane amounts of fold equity. He might have the occasional aces or king. I think it's pretty good to have a king or ace. Like whenever you have an ace in your hand, I think you should be doing it because aces or kings might be checking back. But I just think that it's one of the spots where you're probably printing money.
Folding 100%.
yeah, just whatever you have. And that was actually the only spot where it was a little tricky. You know, it's also a bit okay if it goes wrong, you're gonna look like an idiot. But other than that, there weren't really any spectacular hands.
It's the whole home day except for these two. Don't know how to play anymore. You day two?
No.
Oh.
Day one of Colossus.
Oh, and I also I had a really good live read on someone. He was always, when he had it, he was super. I'm gonna show, and he was always showing. And then I have ace-10 off in the hijack open. I have effectively like 40 bigs, 30, 40 bigs. He had heaps. He calls on the button. Blinds call. Flop comes ace 8-5 with a flush draw. I have ace-10. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see bet small, 1/3 pot. And he raises me 3x. This guy folds, and I look. He's not saying a word. And first I was like, okay, he raises in sandwich, ace high ball. Usually I would just fold.
Yeah.
He also raised 3x, but then he's not saying a word. And I saw like we played for 3-4 hours, 3-4 shot, always talking. I'm gonna show, always tabling the nuts.
Yeah.
Also sometimes offering the people, I'm gonna show.
Yeah, I'll show a fold.
I show if you fold. And he's just staring completely somewhere and not saying a word. And that was really weird to me. I don't know. And then I call, goes check, king, and then another blank. I block bet small because it was ace 8, 4-5, king. And I thought every 2 pair would be betting, 6-7 would be betting, so he maybe has a thin ace. And and then he pretty fastly mugs. It was a pretty
Live read master.
yeah. And then the same, he kept when he had a good hand, talkative, you know, I'm gonna show. Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set one up today on somebody. Do certain things every time.
Bring it back Oreo cookies with you.
Yeah. I really try to focus on just not trying to read people, because when you don't have much experience.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any idea anyway.
Fuck, it's so warm.
Going for a run. Routines, important.
Yeah. Routine's important. Got to stick to them.
I barely 10, so I'm not gonna run it for so. I try 5 kilometers, but I feel I'm getting a little bit sunburned or dizzy. I'm gonna stop earlier.
Okay, I'll if you stick close.
Yeah.
I'll find you with the drone. and
Okay, yeah, I stick
shots.
close for. It's okay.
So
should I start or?
yeah.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to follow you for a bit, or?
No, it's alright. Okay. It's not so spectacular filming someone how he runs, right? It's more about the.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
See
GG.
ya.
You don't know what it's like. I know you don't love me like you say you do. I know you don't love me like you say you do.
That was epic.
So tell me what the plan is then.
Now?
Yeah.
Going to the win, playing the 1K.
1K
And winning.
down.
And winning.
And winning?
Yeah.
Right.
You want to ask me what the strategy is?
Yes.
Winning.
That's it?
Winning.
That's hey, you can't. That's Tim's strategy. You can't steal that.
Win?
Yeah.
Just win.